If you don't want to end up like this, you got to use Anki. If you don't know what it is and how to use it, just watch this video. I'm gonna explain it in a simple way. This approach will apply to you if you study politics, economics, social science, natural science, whatever it is, as long as it is in a topic for which you need to memorize a lot of things. I'm Yannick. This is Jane Science. Let's go. The approach is actually pretty easy. So this is Anki. It looks a little bit different than the default version because I have some add-ons on it, but it's very simple to download it from the browser. I will have the link below. And then you can create a new deck and name it whatever you want to name it, in this case computational biology. Okay, then after you install everything, you can add new nodes for each course you want. And then you have this interface right here. And you can choose from different types of card styles. And you can even create your own card styles, whatever you like. You can also use add-ons that you can find online to download different card styles and style enhancements for the interface and everything. But the basic version is completely fine. Now we just need content. And before I come to that, I want to say that it is important to have a goal. If the goal is a 1.7, 2.0 or 2.3 in the German system, then it is easily enough to just jot down all the exam questions you know, all the questions you think are relevant for the exam, and then learn everything with Anki in 2 weeks before the exam. That should be enough to get that grade. But if you want to achieve more and have the best grade you possibly can, then you have to dig deeper and ask more questions and more detailed questions on the topic and start learning way before the exam to get the spaced repetition effect that you want to have. So to give you an example, I will open up old exam questions and use them as a template for my Anki creation. So it's pretty simple. As I said, the first goal is a 1.7 or something. Just copy, paste what you find there and put it in Anki. The simplest approach is just to have all the questions there on the front page, all the questions, but not marked which one is the right one, and then the right answers on the back. Always check the solution which was given to you and never believe in anyone else than yourself, and always double check, of course. In this case, B is correct. Once the paper is retracted, it will be labeled as such. So we copy paste that, then we can actually create that card. And you can even go to preview to see how it will look like in real life when you study it. And then you can press Command and Enter to actually enter that. And if you click now on Study Now, after we created some cards, it's looking like this. And yeah, so you can think yourself about what would be the right or correct answer. And the great thing about Anki is that it kind of tracks when you are closely before the edge of forgetting something. So if you repeat it every day, it shows you the cards that you are almost about to forget and kind of reminds you again so that you don't forget them. It's like a learning curve, and it would drop, but through Anki, through the repetition, you can put it in the long-time memory easier. So it's a very, I can make another video about the algorithm and all that, but I think there are enough YouTube videos out there that cover that. And yeah, but Anki is a very good tool and nice for structured learning. And if you actually learn or study every day with it, doesn't have to be like the whole semester, but ideally, obviously, if you want to have a really good grade, if you just want like 80% or something, then just put all the questions like we did in Anki 2 weeks before the exam, and it should be all right. But it gets more powerful with the time you use it. The longer you use it, the more likely you are to remember everything that you learned in a really good way. And this is also something that will set you apart to all the others that just cram for the exams in Germany, because then you can actually remember what you've learned if it's important to you. So yeah, always use Anki.